Welcome back, folks. In this video, I'm going to break down my long on gold, a scalp long trade that I did in the London session. The execution video is posted on my YouTube shorts section, and I will also link it and pin it to the comments of this video so you can go and watch the execution video if you like. Now, believe it or not, that entire trade was based on this single 15-minute candle, just that one there, because the execution was on a sub-second chart. Okay, so what I want you to realize, and this is a little advanced, okay, because you need to understand how the algorithm delivers price and you need to understand the timings precisely. Okay, now what I saw was this bullish fair value gap form, okay, and I saw this pullback coming down into that bullish fair value gap. Then I looked at time. Okay, now the way that that's coming down and the time kind of indicates to me, based on my understanding of price action, and this comes from practice and experience and having chart time under my belt, that we are going to sweep that liquidity resting above. Okay, now the reason why this is quite a high probability trade is that, one, if we are going to reprice higher, which we should because this is a bullish signature, then we are going to take out those highs. And secondly, if we are actually going to reprice lower, as we have, then high probability that we will also take out those highs, because if we are going to reprice lower, then that high should be the draw on liquidity, right? The manipulation prior to going down. Okay, so for that reason, long at that level, in my opinion, was a high probability setup, and the rest just comes to time. Okay, so my long was around this level, not at the absolute bottom, but just in this candle at the right time, with the expectation that we are going to take that high. Now, what gave me more confidence was the 1 minute time frame. Okay, because when I looked at the 1 minute time frame, the algorithm left very clean equal highs. Okay, and you can see that just above here. So when I see that, and I see that the market on this move up has left that swing high, I'm kind of looking for some kind of reversal, okay, because I know the algorithm is going to want to take that liquidity, because retail traders who are short from that level have their buy stops residing above those equal highs, a double top. Okay, so I am looking for the market to come down into that bullish fair value gap and show me its hand. Okay, and all I'm looking for is some kind of breaking structure and a bullish ICT signature on the lower time frame, like this particular chart, which is a 1 minute time frame, which is the chart that I use majority of the time to enter my positions. So you can see that the market has swept this low on this 1 minute time frame, and then has had a nice displacement up, leaving this bullish fair value gap. Okay, so I've started to accumulate, and you can see my execution video as well as my chart that I've posted, okay, in the posts section, where I've accumulated on that move down into that bullish fair value gap. Okay, my stops are below this low because I don't want to see the market go below that level, and my target is above those equal highs. And you can see we've got a nice displacement where the algorithm at the right time is spooling to attack buy side liquidity resting above those equal highs, and that's where I closed my position. That was my TP. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Go and study this chart. Go and watch the execution video. Have a look at the chart that I posted as the outcome of this trade, so that you can learn how I entered this trade and why I entered where I entered. Okay, what the context was. Okay, and why I exited at those highs, and how I leveraged a 15-minute chart. Okay, a single 15-minute candle. Okay, and that bullish fair value gap to frame the context of my trade. Okay, that single candle was all I used. Okay, from there to there. You don't need a lot of range to frame your setup. If you know how to read the algorithm and you time the algorithm to its timings, and you know what the algorithm is reaching for. Okay, so I hope the video is useful. Study the chart, study the video, look at my execution video. Everything will be linked in the comment section of this video so you can go back and study. I will now talk with you in a future video.